and dive into some meditation. So one way to describe the postures of meditation, the potential postures, obviously any posture can be a meditative posture, but a simple way to think of it is there being four: walking, sitting, standing, or lying down. Those are kind of the four basic ways you can meditate. And I'll give just some tips for any of those versions so that you can feel a little bit more comfortable if you're new to this, or even if you've done this for a long time, just as a comfort to hear. But for sitting, I like to sit on a cushion. Those are here for you. You can double up. There's more around or in the back. Or you can sit on a pillow, on a chair, on a couch, on your bed. You can lay back. Anything's fine. But if I'm sitting on my cushion, I sit kind of towards the edge of it. And really, the main thing I want is my hips to be able to be above my knees. So if I need two cushions to prop myself up more, then I can use two cushions. But letting your hips be above the knees, and you can test by put your hands right here and slide them down. If you feel the slope going downwards, then that means your knees are lower. It's weirdly hard to tell sometimes, but that really lets your body kind of open up like a clamshell, supports your lower back a little bit more. It makes it less so you're falling backwards or leaning too far forwards when you're sitting. And then your hands. The easiest way I like to find where my hands comfortably rest is I just raise them up to my shoulders and let them drop. So I raise them up, let them drop naturally. Wherever they fall, that's kind of where my hands want to be. So that can kind of help you find your spot. And then feet. Your legs depend on just your body entirely. There's no one right way to do it. But if you want to sit with your legs cross-legged, this is called Burmese style, I believe. But you can put your ankles right in front of each other. If you need to cross your ankles and put two pillows under your knees or grab other cushions in here, you can do that. Or half lotus is just picking up one foot and putting it in the other hip crease of your thigh. Any of these are fine. Doing one or the other is not a signifier of doing something better or worse. It's just really where your body's at and what's comfortable to you. These are yogic postures, so they are difficult for a long time because they are something you have to learn. They're not just innate to us. You don't see babies, sitting in full lotus because it's not just something we do. So it doesn't really matter. But if you work up to the stretch point, it can be nice because it really helps you sit. They just figured it out. It's nice. And then there's also the other three postures. I'm just giving some info. Standing up. When you're standing, if any point you're tired of sitting, you want to break. If you're in a chair, the same things apply, just not the feet, obviously. But you just sit rooted into your chair. You might want your back off the chair a little to have your spine a little more with its natural curves. But if you need the back of the chair, that's great too. Standing, really just want to root into the floor. Feel the four corners of both of your feet. Let your joints be soft. Just draw your breath up from the ground, back down into the ground. If you're feeling a little anxious, sometimes standing up, taking a break can be nice. Really grounding and stable. You feel your own power a little bit. Walking. That one is pretty simple. Walk however you'd like, just slowly and breathe. I walk real slow. I like to put my hands just right above the solar plexus. So that can be a nice comfortable, I've got a nice belly, so I can rest it there. But either way, it should be comfortable. And you can just walk real slow and intentionally thinking about your breath, taking steps. And then the last one is lying down. That posture you can do however you want. You can lie down on your side in your bed. If you're lying on your back, it might be nice to put something under the knees for a little support. If you're in here, there's plenty of extra cushions and some in the back to help support your body. So feel free to lie down at any time, even during the explicitly sitting exercises. They'll still be fine for lying down. And then the last thing I have, for in-person folks, is that there's a couple fidget toys in the back, second to last row. So if you want something for your hands, there's a little heart pokey, some beads, and a cool eraser to play with. And if you're at home and you want to play with something in your hands while we do this, feel free. You're welcome to. Okay, that ends our first little mini section. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. and then we'll move into meditation. So I will see everybody online back at 10:15 or 15 after, and then everybody in here take a break.